everybody, myself Jyoti, and today we are going to talk about Mars 2020. That is NASA's Mars 2020 mission. Perseverance is an SUV sized Mars rover designed to explore Jezero crater. I must tell you that crater it is the most difficult landing site on Mars. So it was manufactured by the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and launched on 30th July 2020. And the confirmation that the rover successfully landed on Mars was received on 18 February 2021, that is very recently. So, how the name Perseverance given? Thomas Zurban, Associate Administrator of NASA's Science Mission Directorate, selected the name Perseverance following a nationwide K 12 student named the rover contest. It attracted more than 28,000 proposals. A seventh grade student, can you believe? A seventh grade student, Alexander Mather, he won the competition. In addition to the honor of naming the rover, Mather and his family were invited to NASA's Kennedy Space Center to watch the rover's July 2020 launch. What he wrote in his winning essay. This is what he wrote in his winning essay. Curiosity, insight, spirit, opportunity. If you think about it, all of these names of past Mars rovers are qualities we possess as humans. We are always curious and seek opportunity. We have the spirit and insight to explore the moon, Mars, and beyond. But if rovers are to be the qualities of us as a race, we missed the most important thing, perseverance. We as humans evolved as creatures who could learn to adapt to any situation, no matter how harsh. We are a species of explorers and we will meet many setbacks on the way to Mars. However, we can persevere. We, not as a nation but as humans, will not give up. The human race will always persevere into the future. Very interesting. What are the mission objectives? Looking for habitability, that is they are looking that is there any microbial life which is surviving on Mars. Seeking biosignatures, because mostly rock samples they preserve the biosignatures, so they are looking for that. Caching samples, that is they are going to collect rock samples and regolith, that is soil samples from the Mars. And fourth is preparing for humans. For preparing for humans, in the sense they are going to try production of oxygen from the Martian atmosphere. So instruments. NASA considered 60 proposals for instrumentation, and the 7 instruments actually make up the payload for the rover. So first instrument is planetary instrument for X-ray lithochemistry, PIXL, and X-ray fluorescence spectrometer. The function of this instrument is to determine the fine-scale elemental composition of Martian surface materials. Second is radar imager for Mars subsurface experiment. The RIMFAX is a ground penetrating radar. Its antenna is located on the lower rear of the Perseverance rover. It will be able to image different ground densities, structural layers, buried rocks, meteorites, and detect underground water ice and salty brine at 10-meter depth. Third instrument is Mars Environmental Dynamics Analyzer, that is MEDA. MEDA is an instrument that will characterize the dust size and morphology as well as surface weather. Specifically, the information obtained will help address future human exploration objectives as dust sizes and shapes, daily weather report, and information on the radiation and wind patterns on Mars that are critical for proper design of in situ resource utilization systems. Fourth instrument which is there is the Mars Oxygen In Situ Resource Utilization Experiment. So MOXIE is an exploration technology experiment that will produce a small amount of pure oxygen from Martian atmospheric carbon dioxide in a process called solid oxide electrolysis. Fifth one is SuperCam. SuperCam is a suite of remote sensing instruments that performs remote analysis of rocks and soils with a camera, 2 lasers, and 4 spectrometers to seek organic compounds that could hold biosignatures of past microbial life on Mars if it ever existed before. Sixth one is MustCam Z. Mastcam Z is a multispectral stereoscopic imaging instrument. It serves as the primary science camera on NASA's Perseverance rover. And seventh instrument, the last one, is scanning habitable environments with Raman and luminescence for organics and chemicals, that is Sherlock. Sherlock is an ultraviolet Raman spectrometer that uses fine scale imaging and an ultraviolet laser to determine fine scale mineralogy and detect organic compounds. John Noble Wilford says Mars tugs at the human imagination like no other planet. With a force mightier than gravity, it attracts the eye to the shimmering red presence in the clear night sky. Hope the information was helpful to you. Thank you.